Hello and welcome back to Crypto King. Former US President Donald Trump, a prominent figure in American politics, has once again made waves by announcing his acceptance of cryptocurrency donations for his upcoming 2024 presidential campaign. This decision, revealed during an event attended by purchasers of his non-fungible tokens, signals a significant shift in the intersection of politics and technology. As a Republican candidate seeking to reclaim the presidency, Trump's embrace of crypto sets him apart from traditional political norms and underscores the evolving landscape of campaign finance in the digital age. At the heart of Trump's announcement lies a strategic recognition of the growing influence and relevance of crypto in today's society. While his previous stance on digital assets was characterized by skepticism and criticism, notably in 2019 when he dismissed Bitcoin and other crypto as lacking intrinsic value, his decision to now accept cryptocurrency donations reflects a pragmatic adaptation to changing circumstances. By embracing crypto, Trump not only adopts a new fundraising strategy, but also taps into a burgeoning base of supporters within the crypto community. During his address at the event, Trump emphasized his commitment to retaining cryptocurrency businesses within the U.S., presenting himself as a champion of the industry against perceived regulatory hostility from the Biden administration. This positioning aligns with broader Republican principles of limited government intervention and free market capitalism. By contrasting sharply with President Biden's stance on cryptocurrencies, Trump seeks to differentiate himself as a candidate who understands and champions the interests of the crypto community. Indeed, Trump did not shy away from criticizing President Biden's understanding of cryptocurrencies, suggesting that Biden doesn't even know what they are. This unique critique serves not only to underscore Trump's perceived superiority on the issue, but also to appeal directly to the crypto community for support. By positioning himself as a defender of crypto interests and contrasting himself with Biden's purported lack of understanding, Trump aims to solidify his stance among crypto enthusiasts and attract their support for his presidential bid. The decision to accept cryptocurrency donations for his campaign represents more than just a fundraising tactic for Trump. It embodies a broader strategic stance aimed at consolidating his political base and capitalizing on emerging trends in technology and finance. By embracing cryptocurrency trends, Trump sends a clear message to both his supporters and his opponents. He is attuned to the evolving dynamics of the digital economy and is willing to adapt his approach willingly. In doing so, he seeks to position himself as a forward-thinking leader capable of navigating the complexities of the modern world. Furthermore, Trump's acceptance of cryptocurrency donations underscores the growing acceptance and legitimacy of digital assets as a form of financial transactions. While cryptocurrencies were once viewed with skepticism and mistrust by mainstream institutions, their integration into the political fundraising landscape by a prominent figure like Trump lends them a newfound sense of credibility and relevance. This development not only reflects the maturation of the crypto market, but also highlights the potential for digital assets to play an increasingly prominent role in mainstream finance and politics. Trump's decision to accept cryptocurrency donations for his presidential campaign represents a strategic maneuver aimed at harnessing the power of emerging technologies and appealing to a new generation of voters. By embracing crypto, Trump seeks to position himself as a champion of innovation and economic freedom, contrasting sharply with the perceived regulatory overreach of the Biden administration. As the 2024 presidential election approaches, Trump's embrace in crypto underscores the evolving intersection of politics and technology and its implications for the future of governance and democracy. Financial analysts are closely monitoring the potential market impact of former U.S. President Donald Trump's embrace of crypto, particularly in the context of a potential second Trump administration. Amidst growing concerns about de-dollarization and declining confidence in the U.S. Treasury market, some analysts speculate that digital assets could serve as a hedge against these risks, potentially benefiting from Trump's policies and leadership. The prospect of a second Trump administration has generated significant interest among investors and market observers, particularly in light of Trump's recent endorsements of cryptocurrencies for his potential campaign. While Trump's previous stance on digital assets was characterized by skepticism, his newfound support signals a potential shift in the regulatory landscape under his leadership. One key factor is the driving speculation about the potential market impact of a second Trump admin in the broader geopolitical and economic context in which digital assets operate. In recent years, concerns about de-dollarization have been on the rise, fueled by geopolitical tensions, trade disputes, and the increasing adoption of alternative currencies and payment systems by other countries. Against this backdrop, some analysts believe that cryptocurrencies could emerge as a viable alternative to traditional fiat currencies, offering investors a decentralized and globally accessible store of value. Moreover, declining confidence in the U.S. Treasury market has raised questions about the long-term sustainability of the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency. With mounting debt levels, fiscal deficits, and unconventional monetary policies, investors are increasingly seeking alternative assets to protect against potential currency devaluation and inflationary pressures. In this context, crypto offers a compelling value proposition as a non-sovereign store of wealth immune to the vagaries of government policy and central bank intervention. Trump's endorsements of cryptocurrency are a fundraising tool for his campaign and could further bolster confidence in digital assets and their role as a hedge against geopolitical economic uncertainty. By signaling his support for the crypto industry, Trump may attract additional investment capital into the market, driving up prices and market liquidity. Moreover, his commitment to retaining crypto businesses within the U.S. could stimulate innovation and growth in the domestic blockchain sector, positioning the country as a global leader in digital finance. However, it's important to note that the potential market impact of a second Trump administration on digital assets is subject to numerous variables and uncertainties. While Trump's pro-crypto stance may be welcomed by some investors, others may harbor concerns about the potential regulatory implications of his policies. Moreover, the broader economic and geopolitical environment will continue to exert influence on cryptocurrency markets, with factors such as inflation rates, interest rates, and geopolitical tension shaping investor sentiment and market dynamics. Financial analysts are closely monitoring the potential market impact of a second Trump administration on digital assets, with some suggesting that cryptocurrencies could benefit as a hedge against de-dollarization and declining confidence in the U.S. Treasury markets. While Trump's endorsement of cryptocurrencies may signal a positive development for the industry, the ultimate impact will depend on a range of factors, including regulatory policies, market sentiment, and broader macroeconomic trends. As the 2024 presidential election approaches, investors will be closely watching for further developments and their implications for the future of digital finance. Former U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to accept cryptocurrency donations for his upcoming presidential campaigns marks a significant shift in the intersection of politics and technology. Trump, who has previously been critical of cryptocurrencies, has now embraced them as a strategic fundraising tactic, reflecting his adaptability and recognition of the growing influence of digital assets in today's society. Trump's acceptance of cryptocurrency donations underscores his willingness to adapt to changing circumstances and leverage emerging technologies for political gain. While he has previously expressed skepticism about crypto, dismissing them as lacking intrinsic value and being based on thin air, his decision is now embracing them for his campaign, and it reflects a pragmatic recognition of their fundraising potential. By accepting crypto donations, Trump is tapping into a burgeoning segment of crypto enthusiasts who are passionate about digital assets and blockchain technology. This move not only allows him to diversify his fundraising sources, but also signals his willingness to engage with and appeal to a younger, tech-savvy demographic that is increasingly influential in shaping the political landscape. Moreover, Trump's embrace of cryptocurrency aligns with his broader message of economic freedom and individual empowerment. By backing crypto, Trump's positioning himself as a champion of innovation and a financial independence, contrasting with traditional political establishments that may be perceived as resisting to change. Furthermore, Trump's acceptance of crypto donations sends a clear message to his supporters and opponents alike. Supporting crypto equates to supporting his candidacy. In doing so, he aligns himself with a growing movement that views digital assets as a means of challenging traditional financial institutions and decentralizing power. Trump's decision to accept crypto donations represents a strategic move that reflects his adaptability and recognition of the evolving dynamics of the digital economy. By embracing cryptocurrencies, he not only diversifies his fundraising efforts, but also signals his willingness to engage with and appeal to a new generation of voters who are increasingly drawn to the opportunities offered by digital assets. As the 2024 presidential campaign unfolds, Trump's embrace of crypto is likely to continue shaping the intersection of politics and technology, highlighting the growing influence of digital assets in shaping political discourse and fundraising strategies. That was all from us today for this video, folks. For more similar content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.